Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. We have a new channel and it's Life Brand Love. So if you want to subscribe, that would be great. We're hoping to put videos out at least once a week.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And that's LYFE
Yeah.
brand, all one word, and then love the second word. Today our first video is I do her makeup. The link's gonna be down below. Today's video is a two-parter. I'm gonna ask her questions about sports. I'm a huge sports fan. She has watched some games with me and has even been to games with me. Let's see how much she's actually paid attention to those games, whether we've been there or been watching on TV or if she's been on her phone the whole time. I'm gonna ask her questions. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. What is offside in hockey?
Offside in hockey is when they're not allowed to skate, or sorry, no, that's not it. You're not allowed to skate past the blue line unless the puck's past the blue line.
That's a check. That's a correct one. Okay. Here's a baseball question. What is a 6-4-3 double play? You played softball growing up. You've watched baseball with me. You've been to at least 2 baseball games with me in person. What's a 6-4-3 double play?
6-4-3 double play. Is that when the ball gets hit to shortstop, they throw them out at second, and then they throw them out at first?
That is another check mark. Okay, we're 2 for 2. Maybe I need to make these questions a bit harder. Here we go. Name 4 Detroit Lions players. I don't care if they play on offense, defense, or special teams. Just name 4.
And do they have to still play for the Lions?
I would prefer if they still played for the Lions. Yes, not naming Barry Sanders.
Okay. Darius Slay.
That's 1.
Matt Stafford.
That's 2.
Melvin Jones.
That's a made-up person.
Was it close?
No, not really.
Melvin. Is there a Melvin?
Yeah, but he's
Melvin Jones.
Okay, I'm gonna give you half portion. I think you're thinking of Marvin Jones.
Oh, Marvin Jones.
Okay, we're gonna give her a half point on that one. I see where she was leading to. So she's got 2.5 because we're being nice.
And
Come on, you got one. You don't got one. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna give her 2.5 there.
sorry.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to question 4. Explain as best you can to a 3rd grader what is par in golf.
I don't know anything about golf. I honestly thought you could use the tee every time I thought you could be in the sand and still use a tee. That's how much I know about golf.
Okay, so what is par?
I think that's the number of strokes that you have to make, per hole or something. You have to be in a certain amount of strokes, and if you're in that, then you're par. Kind of.
We're gonna give you a half point on that. Par is a suggested amount of strokes. I guess par is the best way to describe it is every hole there's either par 3s, 4s, and 5s, and that is an allotted amount of strokes you are given to get the ball in the hole. And then a birdie is when you do one less on that hole.
Okay.
A bogey is when you do one more, and of course it goes on from there. Okay.
So what did I get on that?
I'm gonna give you a half point on that question 4.
Okay.
Explain what a sack is in football. What is a sack?
That's when you take someone down.
Who?
The quarterback.
Where?
In the defense.
No.
The end zone.
Behind the... that's an X. We're gonna give you an X. You did not elaborate enough.
But
on
I
that
did
one.
say take the quarterback
You
down.
did, but we had to...
But where do you have to do it?
Behind the line of scrimmage. So if the quarterback runs past the line of scrimmage, he then becomes a runner. But if you take him down, if somebody tackles him behind where the ball started from, that is a sack.
Okay.
And that's a positive play for the defensive team because they lose that yardage plus they lose the down that they were on.
Okay.
So getting to the quarterback is sort of the utmost
Okay.
priority in today's NFL. How many players on the field per team in the NFL? You've been to an NFL game.
11?
11 is correct. Okay, she was hesitant there. We can't give her half points because she was questioning it. This isn't Jeopardy. You don't have to ask in the form of a question.
Okay.
Okay. How do you get a first down in football? What is a first down? How do you get one?
A first down is like the quarterback throws the ball, the guy catches it, and he's like past a certain line, so that's like a first down.
Okay. Do you want to add anything more to this, or we
You have to do like what, 10 yards or something?
There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what we were looking for. You can both run or throw, but you must accumulate 10 yards. How many tries do you get to get a first down?
3, 2.
Now you're gonna say 1. It's 4.
Okay.
But generally on the 4th down.
But that wasn't the question.
That's not part of the
Are
question.
you proud I knew that?
Yes, I'm proud that you were able to describe what one was,
Okay.
considering you've watched numerous football games
I
with
don't
me.
really pay attention.
Okay, explain the term "move the chains" in football. If you ever watch a football game with me, you always know
Move the chains.
that I'm just like, you gotta move the chains. Make.
Does it just mean you gotta like get further down the field?
Yeah. Okay, but what are the chains?
The lines. The yard lines.
Okay. We're gonna.
That's
give
all
you
you're getting from me
half.
because I have no
Half.
idea.
That's a half. The chains are quite literally a link of chains that is 10 yards long, and then you'll see 2 men, and they're holding the chains, and then one's from where they started, and then one's to the point where they need to get to. So if you ever hear guys go move the chains, it's just like they got a first down, they can move the chains because they got to go to the next point
Okay.
where they've just moved to and where their new first down target is.
Okay.
Okay. Explain what an error is in baseball.
An error?
An error.
Oh, it's like when you mess up. So it's like, say you have like a runner on second
Yeah.
and someone hits the ball
Mm-hmm.
and they go to throw them out at third
Sure.
and they like overthrow it. Would
Yeah,
that
that
be
is-
an error?
That is correct. That would be a throwing error. A fielding error is just when you think the ball should be caught or like fielded properly, but they mess it up somehow. That's all that is.
Okay.
Okay, here's a math question for you.
No.
If a football team gets 2 touchdowns, they get 2 extra points, so they make both field goals after their touchdowns.
Yeah.
Well, not field goals, they make their extra points.
Okay.
And they also add 2 field goals. How many points does that team have? So 2 touchdowns, they've added both extra points, and they have 2 field goals. What is their total amount of points?
14.
You want to try a second time?
No, I have no idea.
It's 20. 14 would be their 2 touchdowns and their 2 extra points. But they also added 2 field goals, which are 3 points each, so a combined total of 6.
Okay.
So they have 14 plus 6. So that's an X.
Sorry.
No problem. I'm trying to do your calculations here. We're going to get to it at the end, but... Okay, this is the team quiz portion.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a sport and a city, and you need to tell me
The team?
the team
Oh,
the
no.
team name.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to start. The football team in New Orleans, Louisiana. What is their team name?
New Orleans. I feel like their logo looks like French or something. Like, isn't it like...
It's the Fleur de Lis, yes, but what is the team name? It can kind of be deceiving.
The New Orleans Saints?
Okay.
Was I right?
That is correct. Okay. There are 2 baseball teams in the city of Chicago. Can you name both of them?
Yes, we've been to a game.
We've been to
The Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox.
That is correct. So that is 2 points out of a possible 2 points. What is the hockey team in Winnipeg called? They first
the
moved...
Winnipeg Jets.
Okay. They moved and then they came back to Winnipeg and they renamed them the Jets because they were smart. Okay. What is the baseball team in Atlanta named? Baseball team in Atlanta.
The Atlanta Braves?
That is correct. Okay.
I'm nailing this portion.
Making it look like I made the questions too easy, but hockey team in New Jersey.
The New Jersey Devils.
Who is the most famous New Jersey Devils player? This is not a portion of the quiz. This is an impromptu question.
I have no idea.
It's a goalie.
No idea.
Okay, it's Martin Brodeur. Okay. The basketball team in New York, and we're talking New York, not Brooklyn. The New York team. They're like the most famous basketball team.
The New York that's football. The New York.
Are you about to say Giants?
What the heck are they called?
Do you know their team colors?
No, can you tell me? That might help me.
Their team colors are orange and blue.
The New York.
You're on the clock. Shot clock's winding down here.
I'm blanking.
We're gonna.
I don't know. What is it?
They're the Knicks.
Oh.
The Knickerbockers, short for Knicks.
Yeah.
Okay. We watched the last Super Bowl together. In fact, we watched the last couple together.
Oh gosh.
What is the football team in Los Angeles? They recently lost in Super Bowl 53.
The Los Angeles Rams.
That is correct. You're doing really well in this portion. Okay. Can you name the 3 teams in the Detroit Lions division?
Here we go.
This is a 3-point
We got
question.
the Detroit Lions. We got the Chicago Bears. We got the Minnesota Vikings. And we got the Green Bay Packers.
That is correct. Okay. We're going to tally up your score in a second, but you have a bonus question to make your score even better.
Okay.
Which team used to play at the Joe Louis Arena, and what is the new arena named?
The Detroit Red Wings.
They used to play there?
And the new arena is called the Little Caesars Arena.
Look at you, 2 for 2. Okay, so let's total up your points here. Let us know in the comments down below how well you did. She did, out of a possible on page 1, 2, 6. Okay, on page 1, she did 2, 4.5, that brings you to 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 out of 14.
8 out of 14,
that's barely a pass.
Okay, barely a pass, but on page 2, out of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. So 10 out of 11 on page 2, the team names, and then you got your 2-point bonus question, so that brings you to a total of 25, 27, you got, that's 12,
12 and 8.
12 and 8, 20. So almost a fail on the first page, but you redeemed yourself quite well. You got a 20 out of 27. That is percentage-wise. Should have made this a nice clean 30. That way we could have done it in our heads. 74%.
Okay, I'm pretty proud of myself.
74% is 2 out of 3. Well, just 1% shy of 2 out of 3. That's really impressive.
Thanks.
Okay, so stay tuned. She's going to ask me questions. I hope she takes it easy on me, as I did not ask her
questions.
I didn't ask her hey, named retired players or
I would have failed.
and that would have just been embarrassing. Okay, let us know how you guys did, and again, if
Thanks
you want
for
to...
making it to the end of this video, because Rob likes to over-explain things, so...
If you want to watch the first video where I do her makeup, again, links down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
We're YouTubers now.